This is the Mexican artist Frida Kahlo. She was the wife of another artist of Mexico, Diego Rivera. While her husband worked as an artist throughout his life, Frida came to art through pain. In 1925, when she was only 18 years old, Frida was severely injured in a bus accident. Her injuries left her bedridden for a year. Frida's mother set up an easel over her bed so that Frida could paint to pass the time. She was encouraged to draw from observation, but soon turned primarily to painting self-portraits. Kahlo reasoned that this was because she was often alone and she was the subject she knew best. 1/3 of Frida Kahlo's works are self-portraits. These personal explorations are penetrating images of pain and loss. They also show a woman of great inner strength and courage. Each of her paintings uses symbolism to explore her chronic physical pain, her unhappy marriage to Diego Rivera, and her relationship with the culture of Mexico. During her life, Frida would have more than 30 surgeries. The complications would eventually lead to the loss of her right leg and her life at age 47. This is the wounded deer. Frida's distinctive portrait is on the head of the wounded deer. At first glance, we immediately see that this must be about pain, as the deer lies on the ground stricken with 9 arrows. To understand more of the symbols, we have to understand Frida's connection with the early faith of the Aztecs. In Aztec society, children were named for the date of their birth. Frida was born on the 9th day. This was considered an unlucky number that would bring grief. How many things can you see here that are in groups of 9? Frida Kahlo was also raised as a Catholic Christian. Saint Sebastian was subjected to being shot with arrows for his faith. The intense pain of her injuries, both physical and emotional, are displayed here. The tree branch in the foreground is a symbol of the grave. Saint Sebastian is the patron saint of a good death. Frida Kahlo feels persecuted and unlucky. She uses personal symbols to share a deep emotional truth. Here is another famous portrait by Frida Kahlo. It is called Self-Portrait on the Borderline Between Mexico and the United States. She painted this piece when she was living in America while Diego was working on a series of murals for the Ford Motor Company. She was homesick for Mexico. What symbols do you see here that tell about how Frida felt about America? What about Mexico? In the center of the picture, we see Kahlo standing with her feet on the border of each country. How does she share her memories of Mexico and the United States? What do you think she misses about her home country? Frida Kahlo painted to help herself heal from her wounds. She was a woman of amazing talent and strength. Her well-lived but tragic life inspires all who endure pain and celebrates the healing power of art. As she said, at the end of the day, we can endure much more than we think.